What's up, Mufasa gang, Chud gang, Goon gang? I don't know, call yourselves whatever you want to be called. Yeah. Today, we're gonna be playing Trapper. Yes, I'm gonna show you actually how not to play Trapper. Alright? As everyone knows, Trapper is like the OG Dead by Daylight killer. So you can't really screw him up, right? People say he's trash. People say, you know, why play Trapper when you can play the nurse and just, you know, hit people through walls? But I say you're wrong. So today I'm gonna show you how not to play Trapper so that when you play Trapper, you get 4Ks every single match. Alright, so the first thing you're gonna want to do is equip a skin for the Trapper. And if you don't have one already, then I recommend go buying a skin, because we all know that if you buy a skin and the cooler your skin is, the better you will perform. For this sake, I already have these skins. We have this I'm gonna be running this BDSM Trapper skin. I think it really suits me, honestly. This already increases our chances of winning the match, getting a 4K by at least like 10.32%. So yeah, apply that. All right, for our offering, ooh, you're gonna want to bring the Mori. It's the highest offering, right? It's the highest rarity offering. So bring the Mori. That for sure is gonna make you win the game. This increases your chances of winning by another like 11.32% chance. The best of these killers come from their add-ons. So you're gonna want to run their 2 iridescent add-ons. None of these other add-ons matter. All right, so I'm gonna be running iridescent stone, which makes a random trap to get set every 30 seconds. And I could have sworn there was another one. Oh. Okay, now that we have these 2 eerie add-ons, right? We got the iridescent stone and bloody coil, which makes it so when they disarm a trap, they get injured. Yes, this is good. This is good. Any iridescent add-on is good. You're gonna run all of them at all times. No iridescent add-on is terrible in this game. Don't even read any of these other add-ons. They literally do not matter. I heard from a friend that Devours is pretty good, right? You hook someone when you run far away from them, and if they get unhooked, you get a stack. And pretty much you can just read the stacks there. You get haste, they get exposed, and then you can Mori them towards the end. Bamboozle. Oh, bamboozle. You can't go wrong with bamboozle, right? You vault a window. You vault a window, and it blocks it. Oh, we're gonna want to run Undying. Undying is gonna pair up with Devours, right? Because we have 2 chances of not losing our Devours. So they're gonna cleanse 1 totem, and then we're still gonna have our Devours. All right. I hope that was a clear explanation of that perk. So let's run some Surge. I feel like Surge. You know what? We're gonna run Pain Resonance. Every killer me knows that every build you run, you have to use Pain Resonance, because this perk will immediately win you the match and give you another like 30.32521% more increase in winning. All right, guys, now that we have our loadout here, there's literally no shot we can lose this match. And let's go into it. Let's get into it.
I'm gonna beat you. No, you're not, dude. I'm in first place. Not for long because I got a red shit. What? Wait.
All right, so we got this green booger vomit map from The Walking Dead, apparently. Okay, so you see this bar right here. I forgot to record the game audio. Okay, yeah. So you're gonna grab these traps, right? And you're gonna put them in spots where you're gonna predict the survivor to vault. So right here, the survivor is I'm gonna be chasing the survivor, and they're gonna vault straight into that trap. Don't let like this gen being worked on fool you. The first thing you're gonna want to do is trap as much of the map as possible. So we're gonna put a trap here, right? Also put traps in places they will never expect. These bushes, boom. Immediate 4K by putting that trap right there. That right there is like a 100.23 IQ play. Do not kick the gen. That is minus 10 seconds of like your game time. Just go and pick up more traps. All right, the Sable right here, put a trap in front of her, right? Never let them know your next move. Go for the swing. Oh, you see that right there? She was like, man, this guy is good. All right, so I guess I should mention that you can't run into your own traps. You will actually trap yourself if you go on those traps. Oh wow, we accidentally hit the tab button there. right? So she's pretty much trapped here. She has to go to the next loop. She's pretty much cooked here, okay? And don't worry about the gens. Don't worry about the gens. Watch this. Boom. What you saw right there, I coin as the Mufasa tech. You saw that? You will never see anyone do a tech like that ever in your life. Only until now. And I call it the Mufasa tech because, like I just explained, I made it up. So we're just gonna drop one of these here. Remember, if they disarm traps, they get injured. Remember, adding your 2 best add-ons on every killer is the best decision you can ever make. There's no such thing as bad red add-ons. And okay, so don't do what I just did there. Do not go in like hit the window like that. Actually do exactly what I did. As you can see, by doing that, I reverse I made her double think about what she was gonna do. Okay, so because of that little mishap, I was able to get the hit there. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have gotten a hit here. Okay, we have 2 survivors on this side. We do have a trap right there that got set. It's kind of in an odd place, I am not gonna lie. I don't know what their game plan here is, I'm not gonna lie. She's gonna go for the flashlight saves. We're gonna pretend we're gonna go for the hit, and then bam! Back shots of doom, I say, is what I like to say. All right, now we're gonna get this Sable, assuming she has no decisive. Okay, well, she has decisive, but that's okay because she's immediately gonna fumble and make no distance. Right. We're gonna follow her. Okay, we're gonna mind game this. We're gonna pretend we're gonna vault. We're not gonna vault. And then we're gonna go on this side. Okay, now we're gonna vault. Hold on. Bloodlust 1 million. And scammer gets scammed. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is strategically pick her up and put her on a hook. This is an unknown tech on Dead by Daylight, right? I coined this the Mufasa tech 2.02. All right, we're putting on the hook. Oh, this person did not even see me coming. Watch this. Ooh, you see how she went down? No injure state. That's because of our perk Devour. We have 3 stacks of Devour, which means they're exposed at the moment. Okay, this is another strategic trap spot I like, right? This corner. A lot of survivors like to hug the side of shack. Just drop one of those down. Oh, someone's for sure cleansing this. Oh, they don't know I have Undying though. Hold on. There's my 4th stack. We're gonna vault this. Bingo. She has nowhere else to go. Unless she has Dead Hard, she is kind of cooked. No Dead Hard. Sometimes my own... Oh!
Finish him.
Oh, too late, buddy. We got one more in. So they actually cleansed my Devours there, but they were a little too late. We do want to get that Sable next. Do not let survivors trick you, man, when they say, you filthy tunneler. Tunneling is actually a valid exercise in this game, and it is very healthy for the killer and survivor to know how to tunnel. So I'm going to be following this Sable. Oh my god. Oh, she tried to get me with my own trap. Oh, wait, hold on. It kind of worked. No, it didn't really work. I'm not going to lie. She kind of messed up. Oh, remember that trap I put earlier? Oh! An IQ. freaking Q, man. You know, when I took my IQ test, what I was saying is when I took my IQ test, the proctor said I actually got a 10. So a 10 out of 10, that seems pretty good to me. Alright, so this person's going to attempt to body block, but they absolutely suck at the game. So they're not going to be able to do that. I'm going to fake the pickup and then actually go for it. As a matter of fact, I can actually Mori her as well. So we're gonna do that. There was no reason in me sticking there. We're going to Mori her.
Go crazy! Ah! Go stupid! Ah!
Alright, Fang glitch. More like...
Baba Booey.
Oh, you're gonna... Yeah! Yeah. Next time, don't greet that pallet.
Baba Booey.
There you go, buddy. Okay, well, I haven't heard hatch, so I think we're in the clear. Oh, wow. Okay. Alright, so we're on to the next game, the Moaning Storehouse. Alright. I've actually been calling this map the Groaning Storehouse, and I just recently started watching Noob again. Honestly, love that guy to down bad. Okay, enough with the glazing, but he calls it the Moaning Storehouse, and I think that's pretty funny. Okay, we're gonna start with some traps. We're gonna put one right here, right? Every trapper main tells you to not make your traps that obvious, but that's what survivors want you to think, right? If you make traps super obvious, they're gonna be like, well, he's not gonna put a trap there. So watch this. We're gonna put a trap right here. Easiest. Okay, well, they cleansed our Undying off rip, and what you're gonna want to do at this point is actually leave the game. We're gonna go get some more traps here, place them in more okay, so we're gonna go chase a survivor now. There seems to be working on this gen. This person already messed up. They're gonna give me a free hit here, and so is what I would have said if I had a little bit more distance, but I didn't. Okay, so they actually cleansed our Devours, so we're down 2 perks at the moment, and closer and closer in this match. I want to just leave the game and hop on another miserable game such as Overwatch. So we're gonna chase this guy, put a trap right here, right? And then we're gonna go around here, do the Mufasa tech. Remember the red stain tech I taught you guys? Do one of those. He's gonna leave the tile because he actually has a brain, unlike the last survivors we played against. We're gonna W key this, get smacked by the pallet, all part of the plan. We're gonna break the pallet, and we're gonna put another trap here, right? You're probably wondering, why am I putting a trap here? Okay, so they popped a second gen, and we don't have any hook stages. She's disarming the trap, but what she doesn't know okay, so this person disarmed the trap, and we're gonna go for the swing and miss, but that doesn't matter because this loop is short enough for us to actually get the M1. So we're gonna keep W keying here, and we're gonna go this way instead. And what you don't want to do is give him shack side like I just did, and that's exactly what I try to avoid. We're gonna pretend we're not going for the smack, and then we're gonna go for the smack, and boom, get smacked by the pallet. Okay, we have 2 options right here. I'm gonna go for this guy because we do have a lot of traps on this side. Didn't know we were going against the comp team. I didn't know this was gonna be your situation. Looks like they have comms because he immediately knew that I have a whole bunch of traps there. He's gonna drop that pallet, and we're gonna get the pickup here. So it looks like they disarmed our trap over here. That's okay though. We get an M1 right here if we just run in a straight line. Okay. This is looking winnable. I think the stars are aligning for us. Pretend we vault that, but we don't really vault it. We're gonna pretend we go around here, and then we're gonna vault this, right? So now one window is blocked, and we get the M1 here. Perfect. It seems she brought some sort of object of obsession because I don't have any aura reading perks, and I saw her aura there, so that actually helped us out more than it helped her out. So what I would have done by this point in the match is probably disconnected. I'm not gonna lie, but hey, my hopes are still up. This person is not gonna vault this pallet. Yep, there you go. Easiest read. He's actually gonna run into a tree, which is actually 2.5 low IQ play. Me breaking that pallet was a 7.32 IQ play. We're gonna keep chasing him. We're gonna pretend we're gonna go this, and then we're this, and then we're gonna vault this, and he's not gonna make it to anything now. Yo! Falcon, more like Pupukin. Like and subscribe. This is looking good. We're gonna grab this. They think there's no more trap here. We're gonna put it right here. There we go. Boom. That's the game-winning trap right there. We gotta protect this hook. That's our last chances of winning this match. You know, a lot of survivors would call this camping, and you know what? To their wisdom, it is camping. But look. Now we just tunnel this guy. Isn't that great how the stars align, right? Oh, and straight into a trap. Free hit. I'll take the free hit. Will he take the down? You see, most survivors will take the down. Okay, so most survivors won't actually take the down. So they'll take a hit, but then they won't take a down. So then it's like, what's the point of taking the hit? All right, this person's pretty much dead, right? We know he has no dead hard. Oh, he actually did have dead hard. He just kind of sucks at the game. Oh, we can Mori him. We brought a Mori. But we're actually not gonna Mori him. We're gonna do something strategically here, right? So they're at 1 gen. We did bring Pain Resonance, and we have 3 stacks left. So this should kill us some more time. Do I feel guilty of tunneling that guy? No, not at all. Not even a single bit, man. I feel more guilty pooping in the public library, but this is no library. So okay, so they finished the gen, which was not what I expected. That person over there is injured. So oh, she has finesse. Okay, so she actually sucks at the game and did not win that 50-50. So the next thing on the chopping block is to just show this Nancy a little bit of why they call me the tunneler. Okay, so she's at this pallet again. We're gonna do this. The Mufasa tech. Remember the Mufasa tech I taught you guys? Works every single time, man. The Mufasa tech, unpatched. Okay, so we actually got a 2K. Wow, I did not expect us to even get a single kill that match. Goodbye, Ryan Gosling 962. You've just been Mufasa'd, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It feels good to be a winner. It feels good to be a gangster. So then the next step, right? The next step after you've played your trapper matches is actually go ahead and press continue. And then you're gonna go to characters and you're gonna go ahead and select either the ghoul or the nurse, right? Or optionally you can just quit the game and uninstall Dead by Daylight.